Genesis. And some of the stuff he was pulling out with the Wolf was so unique. I'm not saying that's like there's some crazy combo that he's discovered, but the way he was going about the neutral and finding his hits was just hitting literally and metaphorically different.
It's interesting. When you talk about characters like Wolf, and I say the same thing with like the Warriors of the world, and you say the same things with like the characters with crazy move speed, crazy intangibles, not actual hits or buttons on your controller, but the movements and the drifting around things. When you have that at your control and that at your disposal, it is so good. The world's your oyster. You can move any of your moves you have into the right spot with those tools.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's going to be difficult to space them properly. Wolf has a lot of safety in his aerials with that nair, that fair that we're seeing coming out already. But if you get it wrong, if Vendetta gets in, he gets those grimy little FGC hands on you, he's going to do a lot of damage real fast.
Down tilt, scary, that ledge there too. Ken kind of has an open book whenever we want to do something. Wolf flash off the fair just for some damage. I love it.
There you go, already waking you up in game number one, making you think a little bit more about your positioning, adding to the mental stack.
Forward tilt not being used immediately on the ledge grab, but the get up option scouted out very well. First out going to Dany here.
And now the laser coming out again. Just those little things. He's adding slowly but surely. Okay, now you're thinking about this. Now you're thinking about this. And the question will be for Vendetta as he's trying to get in. Can he keep all of those on his mind while he approaches, or can Dany's mix-ups keep him off guard? It looks like the answer for the first time around is he can get in just fine.
Laser coverage here too. We go to low percents in these second stocks. Play this projectile game. You do not want to get in versus Vendetta, especially these fast fallers. If you get 30, 40% to it is open season.
Ooh, he wants the reset. That could be a Wolf stock right there. No, he goes for the up air. Not confident that the back air is going to connect because it's a little bit slower, and I think he might have been right for it.
Yeah, and you see Vendetta playing very comfortably in shield as well too, realizing a misplaced jump versus Dany could be a devastating back air, which, Wolf players will take it any day of the week.
Yeah, this was a really rough stock for him. Great F tilt timing, not able to get the full hit. Instead, he just gets the weak hit that suctions you in, but pulls you against the ledge, so it's not going to fully connect. Oh, that looked like a misinput.
On the opposite side of the page, though, we have a 153 Rage Ken on the stage, ready to kill you at a moment's notice, and Dany felt that the hard way.
I can't believe that connected for Dany. I thought for sure Vendetta was going to get the punish, but he was a little bit off on the timing. Really unfortunate. However, Vendetta keeps evening things up.
Oh my goodness, knockdown. You're
dead. You're just dead.
As I was talking about earlier in that first stock there, you have so many options if you get your opponent at the ledge or in a knockdown situation near it. You can end up in crazy spikes. I mean, nair, down air stuff. You can do fair down air stuff on Ken if you get the right DI. Oh, we got the hoodie on for Dany now, too. It's business.
Okay, the relics are activating. I feel like these days almost everybody's got their relic, even if it's just like changing the songs.
Sure.
I talked to a player recently who had a different song for every possible set of game numbering outcomes.
Sure.
So, like, if it's game 4 and it's his counter pick, it's a different song than the other way around.
It's game 4, but it's 2-1, my favorite.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a whole branching tree.
Yeah. Up throw coverage here, too. Just gonna use the focus. Double hits on the forward tilt will break through that.
Ooh, I like the nair get off me from Dany. He could have tried to go for a forward air reset, but he really didn't need it. Getting through the focus attack as well, and because Vendetta's on the platform, that means he gets to go low for free.
Oh, good coverage.
Oh,
That's
there it is again.
Talking about that nair coverage into down air can be so devastating. The air dodge picked preemptively.
See the fear from Dany. That was the most panic air dodge I have ever seen. Panicked. He gets away with it for now, but Vendetta with the vortex locking him down, taking stock number 1.
Trying to catch a shield drop there is Dany. Back air catches the focus cancel. Such good placement.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it happens. Don't let it be you. Evening things up. Managed to do that without taking any damage there as well.
Yeah, I know. Oh, big damage coming off of this right side platform. Fair down on it. Yeah, it's crazy. Vendetta's keeping up with the air-to-air with Wolf, which we were talking about at the beginning of the set, is the place that this character wants to be. If you're going blow for blow on like forward air, back air with Wolf, it's usually a losing trade, but Vendetta's been placing stuff so perfectly.
Just speaking of placing stuff, placing you in the blast zone yet again. That's 3 stocks in a row that he's taken with that spike.
That is ridiculous. Dash up grab here too. Dany needs to get something going and quick. Down smash not going to even be activated. Got interrupted by the Shoryuken.
It was also insane to watch. He got that spike off of a single parry on the other side of his shield, mind you, at like 60%, and he stretchered it all the way through. Very impressive play.
Oh, jumped a little too high to maybe scout for that back air. We keep getting clipped by things. It's not giving us the timing we need to deal this killing blow.
Ooh, ooh, watch out. Dany really struggling to get this stock off. Now, he plays so safe, and so he's staying alive. He's getting away with these misspaced movements, but he's not getting the hits.
Oh my gosh, the crescent kick on that shield. If it had any damage put onto it beforehand, it would have broken. Dany forced to get up attack.
Yeah, get off me. Oh my goodness. Still alive. Okay, great DI from Dany. He had a lot of time to think about that one, and up tilt.
Yeah.
Now we need a wolf stock.
The thing is, Dany is getting mauled by Vendetta at these higher percents. When we have Rage in our side, we are able to do so much extra knockback and kills so early, and then it leads to deficits like this, which just feel like a mile deep hole to dig out of.
But it is not over yet. We saw earlier there was a 0 to death. Dany trying to get it started. He goes for the up tilt instead of the grab there. Interesting. I feel like he could have gotten more guaranteed damage, but instead opts for the juggle. The downside is, of course, he didn't get it, and now Vendetta's got you in the corner again. Reverse
Crazy.
Tatsu.
Yeah, that was sick.
Okay.
That was like a reverse Kara cancel, because you know people do like Tatsu into down smash.
Yeah.
He did down smash into Tatsu.
A little bit funky there. I was like, oh, he went for the sweep. Wait a minute.
I guess. Wow. I mean, I gotta call back to what I said earlier. It is crazy how important it is to seal out stocks versus Cannon versus all these Shotos, because once they get into the Rage situation, their knockback multiplier with that Rage is just disgusting, man. You dying at like 60, 70, 80
It's nasty.
post-hit.
You work so hard. See, we told you, we're us honest wolf mains here.
Been saying it.
Working so hard. Don't worry about that stock where he 0 to death him in like 3 hits. The rest of the time, though, working so hard. Great, honestly, amazing stuff to Vendetta to be able to take
100%.
advantage of that, to the point where you look at his character and you go like, okay, but what are his weaknesses? Don't worry, they're there. He's just hiding them very well.
Yeah, they get to 150% somehow. You're not just not taking damage and dealing with that. You're playing Glass Cannon, but Vendetta, even without the extra percent to work with, it is surgical precision for this Ken Masters.
Yeah, his mid-range zone breaking has been next level, because that is really where Wolf thrives. He is a mid-range spacing character, and we saw a lot of that in the first game, but Vendetta just got the download when he's throwing out fairs and nairs and those occasional back airs, and sometimes an air dodge off stage that almost makes him lose a stock.
Oh, trying to dash back to get that grab, but my goodness, just the slight timing miscue gives Vendetta another opening for a stock, and this is getting ugly. Wow, I messed with it though. Like, I'm with that, Dany. That was sick.
Okay, cross up back air, not going to send him where he needs. A funky little tech on the corner there. I don't think that is what Vendetta wanted, but he gets away with it. 102 on this first stock, and once again, he gets in.
Yeah, just trying to slowly tap this one, and we'll eat every grab that, you know, Dany wants to throw at us if we're in the Vendetta camp too, because you're not really finding anything too crazy off of that.
Right, exactly. Cross up nair. Finally, Dany gets the back air. I love those cross-ups on the shield. Even with the auto turnarounds, it can make it a little bit difficult for Vendetta if he presses a button too early.
Fair down here. Love the dash back here too, but running into those down tilts could be devastating if we find it just one more time as Vendetta. Knockdown, crescent kick, second hit, not going to hit.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. Again, the back air just going to close it out. Vendetta taking the 3-0 and a handshake, looking poised, looking proper, trying to get himself into this top 8. I don't think we're quite there yet, but we're getting close.
I mean, the run is looking really good from Vendetta, though. Really emphatic showing versus Dany. Again, another player who has been seeing so much improvement, running with really good crowds of players and learning so much so quickly. But again, Vendetta just seems to be a different kind of beast. I think that would put Vendetta into the top 8 qualifier matches. Yes. No, it will actually be Vendetta Hyper Kirby, and then the winner of that one will be playing for a top 8 qualifier in a top 8 qualifier set. There's still so much